welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. I am a makeup artist and a book lover, and I thought today I would do what I did in October and I talk about some of the Christmas movies that are very popular that I, to this day, have not seen. So I have a list of 12 Christmas movies that I have never seen before, and I'll be honest, there were a few that I was like pretty sure I haven't watched, and then I googled like the top Christmas movies and I went through two separate lists of the 100 top Christmas movies, and I maybe have not seen like most of them. So I just picked some of the more popular ones that I probably should have watched, and ones that I wanted to watch and just have never watched. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the movie posters as I talk about them. I will say for most of these movies I have no idea what the premise is. Very, very sad. And if one of these videos that I mentioned is your favorite holiday movie, please let me know that I should watch it. Or just in the comments below, let me know what your favorite is, and maybe I'll see if I have watched it or not. But chances are, I have not. So first one is a classic movie from 1946. This is It's a Wonderful Life. I do kind of know the premise of this one. I'm reading it on IMDb right now. An angel is sent from heaven to help a desperately frustrated businessman by showing him what life would have been like if he had never existed. Just from that small description, I don't see how it's a Christmas movie, but I do know it takes place at Christmas time, and I know it's a classic. This is one of the most top-rated Christmas movies, and to this day, still have not watched it. I really do like old movies. I just never get the chance to sit down and watch them. I do when I want to watch an older movie. I do prefer to almost watch silent films. I just loved how they did those back in the day. I don't know if I'll get to watching it this time around, but maybe by next Christmas I will watch all of these movies. Let's skip ahead to the next year. It's 1947 and Miracle on 34th Street came out. Funny story, I actually had this on VHS at my grandma's house and never watched it. Is there like two versions of this? Maybe I had like a newer version, because I think the movie we had was the one that the girl that played Matilda, I think she was in that? I could be wrong. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. Yes, okay, I had the 1994 version. I didn't have the early one. That is the girl from Matilda. Also has the guy from American Horror Story. Whatever. Anyway, this is apparently about a lawyer and a little girl proving that a man claiming to be Santa Claus is a real thing. In the 1947 description, it says, after a divorced New York mother hires a nice old man to play Santa Claus at Macy's, she is startled by his claim to be the genuine article. When his sanity is questioned, a lawyer defends him in court by arguing that he is not mistaken. I like the concept of it. It seems like a movie I would have loved to watch more than It's a Wonderful Life. That one seems a little less Christmassy. This one is like Santa Claus. I honestly don't know why I never watched the VHS. I watched pretty much like every other VHS that we owned. Maybe eventually, I don't know if I want to watch the 1947 version. Maybe I'll go back and watch the 1994 version. Let's go to a more recent one, which, oh my god, it's not recent. It's 20 years ago. What? This came out in 2003. I have never seen Bad Santa. When this came out, it was around the time when I would watch movies like this, even though I wasn't really allowed to. 2003, I would have been like 12-ish. As an adult, looking back at it, like I don't know if I would go through and watch this. I am surprised that I never did see it, because I think both my brothers watched it and I just didn't. I don't really think I'm a big fan of Billy Bob Thornton. I did really like Bernie Mac. Am I wrong in remembering that he passed away several years ago? Anyways, Bad Santa is one of those like Jackass-esque movies. In my opinion, like that whole era was just like wild. For this next one, I have watched a lot of iterations of A Christmas Carol. This one in particular, I have not. This is the 1988 Scrooge starring Bill Murray. It is what you think it is. It's a rich guy who is visited by three spirits on Christmas Eve to learn life lessons, to turn his life around, and you know, not be alone when he dies eventually. I think I never watched this when I was younger because I believe it's more like an adult version of A Christmas Carol, and I don't think my parents ever like had it on the TV. I do like A Christmas Carol movie, so maybe eventually I will watch this. Maybe I can convince my husband to like sit down and watch some of these movies with me. Honestly, I think my favorite iteration of A Christmas Carol might be the Muppet one. I like the Muppets, okay? I like the Muppets. The next one I'm going to talk about, I actually get confused with another one that I'm going to mention later on. I kind of thought that they were the same movie. I have never seen one of the pinnacle holiday romance movies, and it is Love Actually. I know that this is a classic. I know it's a lot of people's favorite, and I just never had the chance to watch it. And after a certain point, I was like, you know what? It's been this long. I'm not missing it. I feel weird if I describe it, but I guess it follows the lives of 8 couples. And I guess it stars Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, Alan Rickman, Keira Knightley. Is that Mr. Bean? I don't know. You tell me. Is it worth watching? Will it make me cry? Well, some of these make me cry. This next one I think might be my newest one on my list. And it came out in 2019. This is Last Christmas. When this came out, I wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch it so bad. And then I did the thing where I hate when I do the thing, which is I look up the synopsis of a movie or book, in this case movie. I read exactly what happens, decided I hated the end, and I was like, you know what? No. And I actually saw the ending on a like random like Facebook clip a couple years ago, and that just solidified me like not wanting to watch this. Unless someone can give me a very compelling reason why I should, I'm just never gonna watch that. And for the next one, this one is fairly recent. This is from 2019, and it is starring Vanessa Hudgens. Yes, Vanessa Hudgens. It is The Night Before Christmas. And I'll be honest, I haven't watched this solely because I would rather read this than watch it. According to this, it's about a medieval knight who is transported to the present day where he falls for a high school science teacher who's disillusioned by love. The dude looks really young. Is he really young? Because he looks really young. I've heard it's a good movie, and maybe it's something I might watch. Honestly, I'd rather read the cringe than watch the cringe. Like the romantic cringe. I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'm a little weird when it comes to watching things, apparently. Moving on though, the next one is Spirited. This one, actually maybe this one's more recent. I don't know. When did this come out? It's starring Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds, and it's a musical rendition of A Christmas Carol, which I did not know. I did want to watch this because I like both those actors, and I don't know if I've ever seen them in a movie together. I could be wrong. But I remember seeing the trailers for it and thinking that that is like a movie that I would love to watch, and I just never got around to watching it. I don't think I can convince my husband to watch a musical with me though. This next one is an older one. It's from 1989, and I am like 80% sure I haven't seen this, but there's a possibility that I watched like 20% of this movie when it was randomly on TV, and that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I know it's like really popular, and I know Chevy Chase, if that's how you say his name, is a popular actor, or he was at the time. I don't know. It always seemed like a fun movie, and honestly, I should probably watch it. Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Cool. So this next one is the one that I was like, you know what? I'm confused. I thought that this movie and this movie was the same thing, and that is the 2006 movie The Holiday. Reading the description, I don't know how I got them confused or thought that they were the same. It's 2 women, one from America and one from Britain, swap homes at Christmas time after bad breakups with their boyfriends. And each woman finds romance with a local man but realizes that the imminent return home may end the relationship. Which, this stars Jude Law. I love Jude Law. I think he's a very attractive man. I don't know why. So I'm not sure why I haven't watched this movie. It sounds very cheesy, and I do enjoy cheesy movies, even if they can veer a little on the cringe side. But I know this is very, very popular. And again, how did I mix up this and Love Actually? Like, how? And I think this next one is the only animated movie that I have on my list, and that is Arthur Christmas, which I guess is like Santa Claus's brother? Is that right? Oh no, it's Santa's son. Oh, it's about Santa's son, not brother. Okay. I really enjoy animated Christmas movies. I think that they are just always so fun and easy to watch, and I love animated movies more than like real movies, I think, at this point. I thought this was on Netflix. Apparently it's not. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes, and it says it's on Fandango and Paramount Plus, which I don't use either of those. But yeah, that is the one anime movie that I have not seen. I'm pretty sure there's others, but for right now, this is the one that I am unaware of. Alright, and then the last movie I want to talk about is Krampus. I have not seen Krampus. I love the lore of Krampus. I love all the imagery, the illustrations, the makeup that people do. I love the idea of Krampus so much. It's like horror at Christmas time. Perfect. Perfect. And this came out in 2015 and it has Adam Scott in it, and I love Adam Scott. I've been a fan of his since like Parks and Rec, so it's weird that I haven't watched this, but it's one that I really want to watch. I want to say that it's not necessarily overly scary. Is it more like a dark comedy? Possibly. I might find it to be like a dark comedy, but I have been wanting to watch some version of Krampus because reading about it and seeing photos and stuff doesn't do it justice. I want to eventually watch that. Maybe that is the other movie I can convince my husband to watch with me this year. Typically, I can only convince him to watch like 2 movies at Christmas time with me. He's not a big fan of Christmas. But that is all 12 Christmas movies that I have yet to see. So again, let me know in the comments below which movie I should watch. Should I watch all of them? Which one should I just not even bother with? Let me know what some of your favorite Christmas movies are, and argue with me. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's not. It's a movie that takes place at Christmas time, but it is not a Christmas movie. But no hate. I like Die Hard. It's not my favorite action movie, but I am a huge fan of just ridiculous action movies. It's up there. It's up there. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can follow me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. If you like the makeup that I have on today, this video will be out in a few days. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the content that I'm doing. Give this video a like if you like it. Did I say my socials? Follow me on my socials. Everything's listed down below. I think that's everything though. And once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Happy holidays, and I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye!